Valentine's Day is coming up soon, and our longtime sponsor Holzkern is the perfect choice even last minute. Every piece they offer is unique thanks to the materials used, and along with your order you'll get free worldwide express shipping, meaning it'll be with you in just 3 to 5 business days, and until Valentine's Day only, a free red gift bag and 15% off your entire order when using holzkern.com/simply and coupon code Aviation. Here at Simply Aviation, we try to maintain a focus on economy class products, looking into them with as much detail and as little drama as we can. However, after so many years of flying, we have reviewed many contemporary economy class products, which means it's time to dive into another class that I believe doesn't get the attention it deserves: premium economy. Over the past 2 decades, the number of airlines offering a premium economy class has exploded, and it's easy to see why. In business class, the seats just got bigger and bigger. Suddenly, fully flat beds were the norm. Then came direct aisle access for all passengers. Then the doors. The bar just got higher and higher, and passengers' expectations grew with it. In the meantime, the competition for economy class passengers intensified, with flights getting cheaper and cheaper. Thus, the gap between the two got so big that an entire group of people was left behind. Those who are willing to spend more for additional comfort, but who don't want to pay multiple thousands of euros on a business class ticket. Presenting premium economy class. When people complain about how economy class isn't good anymore and everything was better in the good old days, my go-to response is, if you want to pay as much as you did back then, you can still travel in comfort. That's exactly what premium economy is. So in the future, I want to spend more time to look into this product at different airlines, particularly those where we have reviewed their economy class multiple times already. So today, let's begin this journey with 2 SkyTeam carriers and their transatlantic premium economy product. We'll look into what Air France offers aboard their A350 and Delta Airlines on their A330neo. The review of Delta's premium economy will be out on our channel in 1 month, but as a thank you to our channel members who support our work with their own hard-earned money, the video will be available to them exclusively in the coming days. But what we all get to experience right away is our journey from Paris to Seattle in premium economy aboard Air France. I'm excited to bring you along, so without further ado, let's get going.
Bonjour, hello, how are you?
Aviation geeks and frequent flyers, a very good, very early morning from Paris. I spent the night here at the airport because the ticket I booked wasn't available with a same-day connection. Specifically, I chose to redeem some frequent flyer points for this trip, which can be a great value for premium economy class in particular at many different airlines. If I wanted to pay cash for this exact one-way itinerary from Vienna via Paris to Seattle, it would have cost me 1,528 euros. However, after spending 35,000 Flying Blue points, I was left with only 241.58 in taxes and fees, meaning I saved 1,286.42, which gives each redeemed point a value of 3.675 euro cents each. That is considerably higher than most frequent flyer websites and blogs value them at, meaning we got a very good deal, especially because I only needed a one-way ticket as well. Depending on the time of year or routing, you may find fairly affordable regular tickets in premium on Air France as well. Yes, officially Air France calls its premium economy class just premium. Anyway, you can find transatlantic flights in premium economy on Air France for under 1,500 euros sometimes. But since the morning flight from Vienna to Paris didn't have an available award seat, I flew in last night. That's not too big of a deal though, as Charles de Gaulle Airport is surrounded by numerous hotels, many of which are easily reachable with their automated people mover called VIE-CDG-SEA. Just a few minutes after leaving the hotel, we've made it to Terminal 2. At this point, it's important to note that the long-used confusing terminal designations here at Charles de Gaulle Airport are finally changing. From March 2027, the terminals will be renumbered 1 to 7, which is supposed to help with orientation. I, for my part, am thankful for this change. We can see French punctuality in action. This brioche dorée was supposed to open at 6, and I don't think I'm getting the oven-warm croissant I was longing for. As premium economy class passengers, we can make use of Air France's priority check-in. This is a privilege not every airline offers with their premium economy fare, so Air France is collecting plus points with me already. The stylish check-in area isn't that busy yet, meaning we were done in no time. Additionally, premium economy passengers can use the security fast track here at Charles de Gaulle. One more people mover ride and we've made it to our departure concourse. And it's just 6:30. When I complained that the brioche dorée was still closed, it was 6:10, meaning we got from the CDG Val station to our departure concourse, including check-in, security, passport control, and another people mover ride in only 20 minutes. For once, I am impressed with Charles de Gaulle. That is superb. So, we were faster than we thought, didn't get a croissant, and saved so much money on the ticket. I think I'll splurge on a lounge visit for once. Premium economy at Air France does not include lounge access. But if you are traveling on an Air France operated flight, you can purchase a lounge pass up to 3 hours before departure when it's not too busy. Depending on the airport, it costs between 35 and 95 euros, with Air France's lounges dedicated to long-haul premium travelers here at CDG being their best, meaning it's 90 euros for me this morning. It is totally fair to call this a colossal waste of money. I am not a person who regularly does this, but I know how good Air France lounges typically are, am craving some French breakfast, have time to kill, and want a tranquil place to work. Right now, even at this price, it ticks all the boxes for me. And since I'm reviewing this lounge visit, it counts as a business expense. Jokes aside though, Air France lounges have come a long way over the past few years. From just another airport lounge to a temple of buttery French goodness combined with relaxation and refreshment. They have shower rooms, in some even a sauna and a beauty salon, and the breakfast buffet, from the tastiest French bread, bottomless pain au chocolat, to scrambled eggs so creamy they must be half butter. I don't care that this is a billion calories. When I travel, I want to experience the culture through its food, and I did not choose to make French food so artery-cloggingly delicious. The modern French design underlines you're not just in Paris, you're in Paris. The only two things missing from this lounge in particular here in Concourse 2L is a nice view and some champagne, which I was told by the staff starts flowing only at 10 AM. But don't worry, we'll get some in the air. With the rising sun gazing upon the departure hall, it's time we make our way to the gate. This will be our ride to Seattle this morning. Foxtrot Hotel Uniform Victor Golf, a fairly new 2023 built Airbus A350-900. It is fitted with Air France's new cabin layout, as they changed it midway through receiving their A350s, meaning they're currently flying with one of two layouts using different seats, and this also includes their premium economy class. On A350s with 3 rows of premium economy, you'll find Recaro's PL3530 seat. If it's 4 rows, they're consisting of Collins Aerospace MIQ seats. And since I am seated in the 4th row, we know it's the new configuration. With a total of 41 A350s in service as of February 2026, Air France is the type's 4th largest operator overall, just behind Cathay Pacific at 48, Qatar Airways at 62, and Singapore Airlines at 65, narrowly ahead of Delta, which has 40. Needless to say, the type is becoming the new backbone of Air France's long-haul fleet, and they have dozens more on order, which will be split between themselves and sister carrier KLM. This Airbus A330neo, registered November 406 Delta X-ray, has just come in from Boston. The premium economy review of Delta will be on its sister ship 408DX. Premium economy class passengers also get priority treatment at boarding, with us being in Zone 2. At Air France, it's zones, not groups. The French would never accept you as belonging to theirs anyway. Using both jet bridges, boarding proceeds quickly. This is where we are separated from the privileged few up in the very front. Entering the plane through door 2, we pass 4 more rows of Air France's new business class, which features Stellia Opera seats. And then there are 4 rows of premium economy, for which Air France, as mentioned, initially chose Recaro PL3530 seats, later switching for Collins Aerospace MIQ seats on newer jets, which is the one we're traveling in as well. At Air France, this particular premium economy class seat, as of February 2026, is found exclusively aboard A350s delivered after July of 2023. The premium economy cabin is fitted with 8 seats per row in a 2-4-2 layout. This is comparably tight, as 8 seats per row is just 1 fewer compared to economy class, which consists of 9 seats per row. You will find 8-seat per row layouts in premium economy aboard the majority of A350s, including those of Delta, British Airways, Japan Airlines, and Singapore Airlines. However, numerous airlines did also opt for the wider 2-3-2 layout of 7 seats per row, including Emirates, Lufthansa, and China Airlines. Each seat is equipped with a large leather headrest that's adjustable vertically as well as on the sides. In contrast to regular economy, adjustable reading lights are installed. A larger pillow with a soft fabric cover and a thick blanket are already provided to us too. Being 180 centimeters tall, the legroom is okay. My massive camera backpack makes it look smaller than it is, although the low height of the seat does make stretching my legs a bit tough. Footrests are installed too, as is a seatback pocket with handy little extra pockets. There's another storage compartment here for things like your phone or glasses, and above that an adjustable entertainment touchscreen with USB-C, USB-A and audio port at the bottom. A coat hook to its right, and next to our leg beneath the center console, a bottle holder with some French water waiting for us already, a remote control for the entertainment system, and the seat controls. Recline or lift your legs as you desire. And all the way back here, some more storage where you'll find the headphones. In the center there is a tiny bit of surface area, just enough for a glass for each passenger. The 8-seat layout is responsible for this tightness. The tray table is found inside the other armrest. These newer A350s of Air France also come with dimmable windows across the entire plane. While somewhat of a cool novelty, I do find these unpractical because of how hot they get when the sun shines directly on them, and how they still let through a small amount of light even at max settings. A very notable development, and this is a trend you'll see more and more in the next few years, is that there are no universal power ports anymore. These are large and clunky, and most passengers prefer either USB-A or C ports anyway. That's why we've got both, and these are the newer ones that offer fast charging. I had no problem powering my MacBook for video editing with this USB-C port. This 777-300ER of Air France just came in from Pointe-à-Pitre and will head out to Cotonou, the capital of Benin, later today. Depending on how it's counted, at almost 100 countries, Air France is actually the airline that serves the second most countries in the world, only being surpassed by Turkish Airlines. The A350's onboard camera is set and we're getting ready to go. I'm not even going to argue with you. Air France has the most epic ending to a safety video. No other safety video even comes close. Watch this.
We invite everyone to read the safety information leaflet located in the seatback pocket.
pour votre attention.
Thank you for your attention.
Au nom d'Air France, tout l'équipage vous souhaite un excellent vol.
On behalf of everyone at Air France, we wish you a very pleasant flight.
I never get tired of watching this drone shot. De-icing takes a while today, and we're already quite a bit behind schedule, so let me take this moment to remind you that Valentine's Day is coming up very soon. And if you want a unique present that'll be delivered without any shipping fees or any customs fees if you're in the US within just 3 to 5 business days, our sponsor Holzkern has something for every taste. Watches, jewelry, and accessories made from natural materials like wood, stone, or even leaves or peacock feathers means each piece is unique, just like that special someone. If you order until Valentine's Day, you'll get a free red gift bag alongside your order, plus 15% off everything when using our tracking link holzkern.com/simply and coupon code AVIATION at checkout. Here at Simply Aviation, we don't work with many sponsors and want to know the products and companies we recommend, and being headquartered in my hometown of Vienna, I have visited Holzkern and all the amazing people that make this company work and see for myself how they market and package their products. And as a proud owner of a Holzkern watch, I can also vouch for their quality, flawless customer support in case a part needs service, or anything else that's on your mind. So, if you haven't gotten a present yet, or simply feel like treating yourself, visit holzkern.com/simply and use coupon code AVIATION for 15% off your order and get a free red gift bag until February 14th, plus the usual free worldwide express shipping and 24-month warranties. Thank you to Holzkern for sponsoring this video, and now we're finally ready to depart. Because the window is so full of de-icing fluid, the onboard camera will have to suffice today. After climbing out of Paris, the crew welcomed us with a glass of real French champagne, today serving Nicolas Feuat Réserve Exclusive Brut. Air France is known as the only airline to offer complimentary champagne in all classes, even in regular economy class. Here in premium economy, the champagne was handed to us in a little glass alongside a room temperature wet towel. We were also provided with an amenity kit, at which we'll take a look at later. As for lunch, there were 2 different dishes catered, either beef with pasta or a vegetarian lasagna. A tough choice for me because both sounded good, made easy as only the lasagna was left when they got to the last row. Our vegetable lasagna is served alongside a cold French bread roll, a piece of camembert, and some butter. For the appetizer, lemon and curd cheese cream with potatoes, fava beans, and pickled radish. And for dessert, a piece of chocolate cake. The meal also came with a pack of savory sesame feuillet, some salt and pepper, real metal cutlery wrapped in a cloth napkin, and a beverage of choice. Air France offers a standard assortment including complimentary alcoholic beverages, but alongside lunch I just prefer some sparkling water. The vegetable lasagna was very good. It had the right texture and with a bit of help from the salt pack also tasted fantastic. But what impressed me the most was the appetizer. This was incredible. The creamy texture with the potatoes and the chewy beans and pink radish, that was delicious. After the meal, tea and coffee were handed out by the crew, and I waited to enjoy my chocolate cake with some black coffee. If that cake was warm, that would have taken the crown. But even at room temperature, the molten core just made for an impressive dessert. Overall, I enjoyed this meal service very much. When they mentioned they only had one option left, which could have been disappointing to some, I used the opportunity to inquire about the economy class meal options because some airlines offer the same meals in economy and premium economy but just plated differently. Air France did not do that, offering dedicated dishes to premium economy class, which is another plus in my book. Each item for itself, I cannot fault for anything. A tasty, well-made lasagna, an unexpectedly great appetizer, a devilishly good chocolate cake, and even the bread roll, camembert and butter. All flawless. Very impressive. With the lights turned off and the windows dimmed, it's becoming clear we're entering the lazy part of the flight. Contrary to some other airlines, the crew did not lock the window controls. And them being quicker than the dimmable windows aboard the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, you could peek outside briefly every now and then. Aboard these newer A350s, Air France uses Safran's Rave entertainment system with 4K Ultra HD touchscreens across all three classes. At first I thought it didn't work, but no, those are all available options for TV shows. For an airline the size of Air France, that's pitiful. Come on, only 6 options for comedy shows? Classics like The Office, How I Met Your Mother, Family Guy, many people opt for things they're familiar with when traveling by plane. On a positive note, the content loads impressively quickly, and Air France does not plaster you with 2 minutes of ads like some other airlines. Air France also offers selected audio-only options as well as a handful of games to play. As for regular movies, quite a few options are available here. But initially I didn't find any, because I only read French movies and world movies, thinking that simply differentiates between French and non-French movies. And inside world movies filtering by English only yielded 3 results, which couldn't have been right. But all the way over there, halfway off the screen, hides the option for all movies. So the UI could use some tweaking to make it more intuitive. Big plus points for the aforementioned onboard cameras, and this new system also enables you to use your own Bluetooth headphones, which is fantastic. The ones offered by Air France were pretty good too. Onboard Wi-Fi was installed as well, with the use of messaging apps being offered at no extra charge, and for everything else you could pay €10 for an hour or €22 for the entire flight, with dedicated packages offered for streaming movies or videos offered at a premium. Around halfway into the flight, we're being offered an ice cream bar, chocolate or vanilla. Being a vanilla person, pun intended, that's what I went with. It's a fun little gimmick, but in contrast to something higher in carbs like a pastry, doesn't really fill you up. However, Air France does offer more. They have these amazing boxes containing various French treats available from around 4 hours into the flight until landing in one of the economy class galleys. Madeleine, truffle chocolates, olive and basil crisps, and caramel candy. That's one of the things I love most about traveling on Air France. And since these are in economy class, you get to indulge when traveling in regular economy too. Various drinks are at your disposal at any time as well. What I also find notable is how big these entertainment screens are in regular economy. They're huge. Back at our seat, let me use the free time to have a look at the Amenity Kit. It's made out of a nice sturdy fabric, meaning you can reuse the pouch for something else after the flight. We've got a bamboo toothbrush with some toothpaste, a pair of eye shades with this soft fabric on the inside, a pair of earplugs, and some socks. After a few hours of work with intermittent naps, the cabin lights slowly came back on as it's time for our pre-landing meal. This is also when I noticed just how far you can recline your seat in premium economy, taking away a lot of space from the person behind you. It helps that the screen can be adjusted, but they're a bit low, meaning they're not at all meeting my eye line anymore. As for the pre-landing meal, this is where I suspect Air France didn't differentiate between economy and premium economy. I remember this cute little bag specifically because I find it somewhat endearing how it comes in this little bag. This looks exactly like what I got when traveling in economy from Los Angeles to Paris a few years ago. In it, we've got a warm tomato cake, another bread roll, a strawberry banana squishy, a mango passion fruit whey drink, a tiny piece of chocolate cake, and some carrot and cumin salad. I think that was just alright. For a premium economy that started off so promising, this is something of a missed landing. The savory tomato cake was kind of weird. It had the texture of cake, but tasted a bit like dry pizza. Not that good. It also felt a bit all over the place. A fruit squishy and the whey drink gave me breakfast vibes, but it's dinner time. The chocolate cake is comically tiny, and the dry bread roll with a carrot salad, I mean, edible, but I don't think a plain bread roll and some carrot salad is a normal combination either. Just a bit odd overall. As we're starting our descent, I have to conclude that Air France's premium economy class is good. There are a couple of noteworthy upsides, beginning with the priority check-in and security control at the airport. This is much appreciated and not at all the norm for premium economy class. I also like the seats overall. They give good space, come with sizable screens, and are comfy to lounge in. They are a bit narrow, which you could notice here or there, like for instance I can't even fit my phone there without having to worry it falling into the cracks of the seat. But as a passionate economy class traveler, the width of the seat itself was no issue for me. It was rather the recline that was a bit bothersome. The main meal service was excellent, as were the amenities offered such as the French treats or the Amenity Kit. But what started with an elegant glass of champagne ended with an economy class pre-landing snack in single-use plastics. That's quite the letdown and takes away from much of the elegance that Air France built so tediously along the journey. Whether it's better than Delta, we'll find out soon, with a review of their premium economy class coming next month.
Madame, monsieur, bienvenue à Seattle, aéroport international Tacoma. Il est 11h38 en heure locale. Vous pouvez dès à présent désactiver le mode avion. Votre ceinture de sécurité doit rester attachée jusqu'à l'extinction de la consigne. Nous vous prions d'être attentifs aux éventuelles chutes d'objets à l'ouverture des coffres à bagages. Nous vous remercions d'avoir voyagé avec Air France. Air France et ses partenaires SkyTeam vous souhaitent une agréable journée et un excellent voyage si vous êtes en correspondance.
With that, welcome to Seattle. If you haven't gotten a Valentine's Day present yet or simply want to treat yourself, head on over to holzkern.com/simply to snatch your 15% discount on your purchase when using coupon code Aviation at checkout. As always, with free worldwide express shipping, 24-month warranties, and for orders until February 14th, a free red gift bag. Thank you to Holzkern for supporting our work, and thank you very much for coming along and joining me today. Special thanks go out to our ever-growing group of channel members who, with their own hard-earned money, choose to support our mission to create the most detailed and straightforward flight reviews possible. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for enabling me to put that much work into this video, because, wow, I've been rambling on for way too long already. As a thank you, they get access to many of our videos early, including the Delta Premium Economy Class review, and if you cannot wait, please consider becoming a channel member too, which is possible right here on YouTube for as little as €2 per month, which is just €24 per year. But whether you are a channel member, a subscriber, or are simply stopping by for this one video, thank you very much for watching and coming along. I'll see you again for a new video very soon, and until then, safe travels.